Okay, we're gonna start day 6. So day five we found some good stuff in the apple orchard. It's gonna give us a permanent extra 20 feet, which I'm excited about. So we're gonna have 70 feet today. And we had 70 feet on a previous day, but that was a particular bonus for a particular thing that was a one-off bonus. But now we are up to a 70 feet like base, which is great. Going into day 6. We got a soil quality map and information about green rooms out of the hut in the orchard. We learned about redirecting the gas flow power outside so we can turn that blue flame on at the expense of turning the smokers at the apple orchards off. We found a treasure map. I jotted down that information, unless it changes, day to day. I don't know. We learned what a couple more items do, like the compass. We learned what that does and stuff. Oh, we found a sheet in the green room, and we learned about a broken off access lever. So we learned some stuff on day 5, but it was overall a short day. So we're going to hope that today, day 6, is a little bit longer, is what the hope is. "70 feet. We love to see it. We love to see it." Okay. So I'm going to start out west again because I do want to get up to here. I don't know what's there, but we had a treasure map saying we should go there. I don't know if it's still applicable, but might as well give it a shot. Corridor's fine. We don't want a dead end. Well, I say we don't want a dead end, but 2 items early is not bad. And we can get back around here perhaps this way. So I'll go ahead and take the 2 items. Yeah, a gem and a key. Totally, we need both. An issue we ran into yesterday was ran out of gems yet again. I mean, I got more gems in the parlor. I got 2 gems in the parlor as the last room we were able to visit, but we had no more doorways we could go through. So it was literally 2 little gems too late. Okay, but since I am trying to get over, here, so now let's try to swing back around this way. Parlor will let us do that. Observatory would let us do it as well, but observatory will cost us a gem. And I don't remember what we get for 7 stars. But Parlor gives us a couple gems, and then we could do observatory again later if it comes back up again. But getting some extra gems early, I think, is good. So we will have to solve this, which we've generally been able to do. So I'm going to assume we can solve the logic puzzle and make sure there's nothing else in the room that sometimes there's an extra little item or something. The gems are in the black box. Could be true or false. White says nothing. The gems are in a box with a statement. That could be true or false. Here's the problem. If this is true, then the gems are in here, and if the gems are in here, then this is also true. This doesn't make a statement, so this box would have to be false. But the way I read this is there will always be at least one box there will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. Okay. That kind of implies that there has to be a statement in order for the statement to be true or false. That's how I'm interpreting that. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Again, that implies that it has to be a box with a statement. So, if there's only two boxes, one of them has to be, there's only two statements. One of these I'm saying one of these statements has to be false and the other has to therefore be true. So the gems that are in the black box could be true, but if that's true, then this would also have to be true. That doesn't work. But if this is true, this could be false. Like this could be false, leaving this to be true, in which case the gems are in the blue box. So I'm going to guess the blue box. And I was correct. All right. Can't fool me. I mean, you can, but you didn't, thankfully. All right. We are going to proceed. One key and 3 gems is not a bad situation to be in at the moment. Pantry would block us off. We don't want to do that. Bedroom would block us off. We don't want to do that. Hallway is what we're left with. I'm trying to get here, so I could go up this way, I could go over this way, but I'm going to go over this way first. Reason being is this is rich soil, so if I can put a green room here, we'll try that. It did not work for us yesterday, but maybe it will today. We did not draft a green room. We drafted a commissary. We don't have any coins. But if I don't get a commissary now and I want it later, ooh, I don't want a dead end. Well, see, that's the problem. The other two are just plain dead ends. We don't want a dead end, even though the storeroom gives us some stuff. We don't want a dead end right now. So I'll do the commissary because then we still have 2 gems left. I can't afford to buy anything in the commissary. I wish I had a magnifying glass. I could maybe look at that closer, but okay, so this is green. This would be, that would be poor soil. According to our soil map, putting a patio there would be poor soil, not rich soil. It would take a gem. It spreads gems to other green rooms, but I don't have other green rooms. Chapel doesn't cost us anything at the moment, and we could proceed on. Yeah, we're going to do chapel. Make sure the chapel isn't hiding its a trunk or something, or a gem or some item we can pick up. Oh, look, it has some coins. Yay! We do have a commissary, but 2 coins will not get us a shovel. It's nice we're starting at 70 feet, so we can come back to the commissary, in theory. Feet was not our limiting factor yesterday. It was we ran out of doorways, so we can come back to the commissary when we need to buy something. And this would dead end us. This is where the X is on the treasure map, not here. Right? So we don't want a dead end. But this is a dead end. That's a dead end. This is the one that doesn't dead end. But we have not done a garage before. So I'm interested in learning what a garage does. It does cost a gem, I realize. But hey, it's a garage. We haven't had that before. We're going to do something new, and then we'll try to come up this way back over to here. Long shot, probably not going to happen, but it is what it is. We want to learn new rooms. So car. So there's a garage with an intercom. Oh, bunch of keys. Nice. 3 keys. That's what it kind of promised us it would have, which is good. Keys are always good. Remember that turning power onto the garage was something we could do from that utility closet, and we had not found a garage yet, so. You can't get in the car on that side. Garage door is not open there. I wonder if the power does something with the intercom, because this is a red light. Maybe it would. Oh, maybe this is not an intercom. Maybe that's not an intercom. That's garage door opener. That's what that is. So we need to turn power on for the garage door opener. Yeah, that's a garage door opener. So if we turn the power on or whatever, then we could click that and we could open the garage, and then then gain access to other exterior parts of the grounds. Yeah. So we'll try to do that today. I did not miss the note. I'm just looking around. All right, we're going to read this note. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Okay. So note. Christoph absent 3 times. Underlined. Alrighty. Well, that was interesting. Yes, we lost a coin. And now we're going to go this way. We want to try to get back up here again. But utility closet would do the thing with the garage. Then would let me go up. No, give me, I want to find out what happens with the garage. It's another, try things out day. We're not going to necessarily make good progress because if I do this, then we're reliant upon one doorway here, even though we have all of those steps. But if this opens up, we could spend those steps exploring outside grounds. We're going to do this for reasons, for science. So garage on. Okay. Look around. Is there anything else to do here? Now we're going to lose our last coin, but okay. And this is green, and I can open the garage door. I was correct. Alrighty. We're going to... Oh, wait a minute. Can I get in the car? It doesn't look like it, so I'm just going to go this way. There's another bird bath. Ooh, little stream, board across it. Cross over the board. I wonder if we can unlock this from this side. There we go. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Nice. Now we have access. I think that was worth it. Even if that's all we accomplished today, I think that was worth it. Because that opens permanent, anything that's a permanent benefit to us is worth a day, I think. So unlocking something permanently, giving us permanent access to these, to this side of the grounds. Now let's look for like a pipe thing that we could, do the... Oh, this is so cool. All kinds of stuff here. Oh, our light is still on. That did not reset on day 5. Our light is still on. Okay, cool. So we don't have to walk over there to do that. So now if we can find the pipe on this side, we got this little bridge, which we've seen pictures of. And here's another bird bath. I'm counting bird baths for reasons I do not know. More stumps. I don't think I've counted all the stumps. I've been counting the bird baths. They kind of catch my eye more than the stumps do. Ooh, we can draft. Rooms in your house would be more likely contain dig spots today. Nice. 2 tool shed, 2 special items. Hobble. Special floor plans now cost Special floor plans now cost additional feet instead of gems. Ooh. 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 I like that. But the 2 special items, I don't know what to do. I mean, this one is okay, but if I never get a shovel, then or if I never get green spaces, then this is a waste. This, ooh, but this also, ooh. We're gonna do this because I want to see what these items are. It looks like a metal detector. Oh, it is. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Okay, nice. I thought there was another item. I thought it said 2 items in here. Watering can. First time you enter each green room, use water to gain 1 gem. Limited capacity 3. Okay. I wonder if those are going to reset because they're outside the ground, aren't they? Is there a way to fill the watering can? Is that a thing I need to do? Fill the watering can? I don't know. I thought there was a note there. There wasn't. That was just a shine. Yeah, I think I've done everything I can here, so we're going to go over here. I hope the watering can has water because I'm passing over all this water and it's not letting me fill the watering can. Oh, is this the gate coming from it from the other side? Or just a second gate? I don't know. I do not know. But I haven't found, you know what I haven't found? I haven't found the pipe. Somewhere over here should be a pipe with a valve, right? For the other blue flame? Where would that be? There doesn't appear to be a pipe in there. I didn't see one. So it should be outside. I know. I think I might be boring you, might be wasting time, but it's like I have specific things I'm looking for or trying to accomplish, and I just keep trying over and over again. Because one of these days, I'm going to find in a nook or crevice something that I missed on first glance. But right now I'm not finding that special pipe that I'm looking for. It wasn't in the shed, right? Because that was a drafted room, so it's not going to be in the room we drafted because it doesn't know what room you would draft. That's my logic. I'm still like, is there a way to fill up watering can, or is that something, or does it come with water already in it? I don't know. Maybe you have to go to the bathroom, to a laboratory to fill it up with water. Who knows? All right, I think I've done what I can there. Ooh, floor plan wise, do I want to come back in the garage and go back through here, or do I want to just? I could just go back in through the entrance hall. That's what I want to do. Yeah, why come here and then go all the way here? That's a lot of wasted steps. So instead, I'll just go over here. Because notice I'm still on 56 steps, so it's like counting this entire outdoor area here is like the same area. So it will probably cost me a step to do there, and then it will cost me a step to go inside, but I'll still be better off than going back through the garage. Yep, okay. So now I have to hope. I've got 1 gem, 4 keys, no coins. The commissary, should I ever need it. Be a good doorway. Be a good doorway. Ooh, pantry. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to prioritize the den, get another gem. I'm going to prioritize that. For reasons. First of all, it gives me more doorways. It gives me a doorway here and here, whereas now, if I do the pantry, then I'm stuck with, I could be dead-ended there, so gives me more options, and the gem. Okay, so get the gem. There's a trunk. I do have 4 keys. I don't have a sledgehammer yet, but I'll go ahead and spend the key on the, because I have. Oh, let's see, it gives me a key back. And gem and key, and look, 3 coins. Country would have given me 4 coins. And a piece of fruit. But, yeah, this works. It's a pretty good deal. So now I will try to go straight through to this side and see what that does for me. Yeah, we'll take a. Well, I like the idea of a storeroom, but again, we would be dead-ended and reliant upon this one and only doorway. So we need to get ourselves, multiple doorways going. So we're going to do the bedroom. Doesn't seem to be anything extra in the bedroom this time. No trunk, no gem or access, key card. Now, veranda. I don't think we've had a veranda. This would be going on good soil. It costs 2 gems, but yeah, sure, we'll do a veranda. Yeah. And there's a sledgehammer. Oh, and we could. I could have done the watering can and I missed it. Um, the first time I enter each green room, use water to gain 1 gem. So I should have used it and I missed the opportunity. I guess it counted me down and I didn't do it. Okay. But it's the first time, so I can't do it now. Okay, there's a veranda. There's a dirt pot, 2 dirt piles. Okay. And we have a greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Okay. Well, we found the sledgehammer, that's for sure. Watch there be no more trunks today, but it is what it is. That happened to us on day 3 or 4. We got a sledgehammer, and then there were no trunks the rest of the day. Okay, courtyard. It would be our last green room, but this is on. It's on good soil. We'll do it. We'll do it. And we got a shovel. Oh, and did I miss the opportunity? I did again. I missed the opportunity to use the watering can. Oh, silly me. But we're going to use the sledgehammer. Ooh, 3 dirt piles. Yes, please. Old tin can. Not worth picking up. Okay. Break that open. We have some coins. An ordinary key. Okay. Go over here. A few old coins. Ooh, we're up to 9 coins. We've got 2 reroll die. We're going to go back to the veranda and dig that up. Yeah. E. Oh, there we go. I got a gem because I did E. Okay. Turnips, so we got some feet. more coins. So let me... Watering can. Yay! Get another gem. Ooh, I'm feeling rich today. And I have rerolls on rooms. This is going well. Too well. We're gonna come over here and okay. Kitchen requires a gem. It lets us buy food, which is buy steps. Storeroom would block us off, but give us a few things. But honestly, it gives us a key, a gem, and a coin. Huh. We've got 56 steps. I don't know if we're going to need to buy food. Quarter would let us go up higher. I don't need to re-roll because I'm not being completely dead-ended. I can pick between corridor and the kitchen. I mean, I could pick storeroom as well, but I'm not likely to at this point. We're gonna do kitchen and be down to one gem. Okay, so we could buy that stuff. I don't need to at the moment, but I like the fact that it's an option. So we can come back here if we need to. Let's go over here. Use a key. Pantry gives us more coins and lets us move up. Nook gives a key but forces us to move down. We'd like to go up, I think. That gives us more feet, but we could get more feet from the kitchen with our coins anyway. So we're going to do pantry basically because it's going to let us move up. And we still have 4 keys, so we don't really need to block our upward axis. We don't need to block our upward movement for a key because we've got 4 keys right now. I could redraw, but this lets us go up, so that's fine. It gives us 4 coins and lets us go up. We're going to save our rerolls for win. Yeah, we get to eat an apple anyway. And we're going to save our rerolls for dire situations. That's what we need to do, is save them for dire situations. We use another key. Ooh, Rompus Room. Requires a gem. Nursery requires a gem. Lavatory. But I like the Rompus Room. It lets us still go up. It does cost us a gem. Gives us 8 coins, though. We'll be out of gems, but... Okay. So many coins. And don't we have a commissary? We do have a commissary, and I think at a commissary we can buy gems. Okay. Let's insert a coin. See what it does.
And, as it was foretold, I awakened at the sound of a throbbing coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara, and I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon, a door that is always locked yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for yet will not find. It has room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Azara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Oh, awesome. No, that was cool. Nice cutscene, gave us some clue information. I tried to take notes. I'll have to re-watch that in the video, make sure I got all the details. Cool. I'm glad I chose to do this one. Oh, Access key card, yeah. Awesome, awesome. Great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. I was hoping that would play and give us even more clue information. But I'm asking a lot, you know. I'm like, just give me everything. But we should be able to go up because okay. That requires 2 gems, which we do not have. And this dead ends something, and this dead ends. So I may have shot myself in the. Oh, I can redraw. Let's redraw. The reason being is because I don't have the 2 gems right now for the passageway. We could have maybe gone over here and tried to get more gems before, doing that. But these are both dead ends. And then I'd have here and here, but either way, I'd have to get through here to come like this way. And that is, very chancy. That's very chancy, right? So we've got 2 rerolls. Let's do a reroll. This will let us go up. This will give us, that requires a gem, which we don't have. So we're going to do the spare bedroom. Now, I'm not going to walk into the spare bedroom just yet. Because what I want to do is I need to get gems. So we're going to go on the hunt for some gems. First of all, is there a kitchen sink here? Can I refill? I don't see a sink. I was hoping I could refill the watering can. Okay. Oh. Aw. I can't refill the watering can from here. The plumbing's not working. Okay. Is it going to let me... Okay, it is not letting me get a gem that way. Okay. I'm going to go down to the den, see what this room will do for me. Right? Because at this point, if I have to dead end into a storeroom to get a gem, I'm willing to do that if it's here, but not if it's here. Right? I can dead end here, I just can't dead end here. But I could also just come over here to the commissary and maybe buy for myself. I can't remember. Let me look at the commissary. Did I say what things cost? What was available at the commissary? I thought I did. Unless it changes from day to day. Where's the commissary? No, it's from day one. Oh, there it is. Gems cost 3 coin. Oh yeah, I would totally go to the commissary and buy. Yeah, and then I can buy more feet with. I've got coins. I can buy more feet in the kitchen if need be. So yeah, we're going to prioritize. Okay, we're going to see what this does. Storeroom, which will give us a gem. We like that. Anything else here? Does not appear to be the case. Awesome. So that's kind of like what I predicted. I said, hey, if it gives us the option of putting a storeroom here, I'm willing to do it. And lo and behold. So when we come back through with some, I want multiple gems. I want more than one. We'll try over here first and get as far as we can this way before we go up here. And we'll just make sure that we don't run out of feet before we can get back to the kitchen with some money. But right now I'm going to go all the way back to the commissary and buy myself some more gems. Not to the closet, to the partner. To the commissary. Yeah, we're still at 45 steps. We're doing fine today. We could, for 10 coin, we can get 4 gems. I don't know what running shoes do. Yeah. Let's do Let's do that. Set of 4 gems. Nice. I don't know what run shoes do. Probably helps with movement. But we've only got 13 coins left, so if I'm wrong... Well, you know what? I've got 45 steps. We're going to find out what running shoes do. Occasionally save feet when traveling longer distances across the stadium grounds. Okay. Occasionally. Don't know if it was worth it, but we did it. Okay. We're not going to go through to the chapel and lose a coin. So now we are... When do my running shoes going to kick in? That's the question. All right. So now we're going to go over here. And we have 41 feet left. We have a bunch of resources. We have 4 keys, 5 gems, 5 coins, a reroll. Let's do this. Ballroom. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2 gems, which would actually, so it costs us 2 gems. And I would actually lose gems? The way I'm reading that, I would actually lose gems. Because I would spend 2, I would be at 3, and then it would set it to 2. So it's actually costing me a net total of 3 gems. We have not been in the ballroom before, though. It's either that or redraw. Ooh. I can't block. If I block off, then I'm stuck relying on the spare room. I don't want to redraw because I might need the redraw for the spare room. I might need the redraw later. This is expensive, but not the end of the world. Maybe. This hurts. See, yeah. I went from 5 gems down to 2 immediately. That hurts. I spent so much. Ooh. Metal detector was going off. Oh, the gold key, or a key. Six. Oh, music sheet 6. Okay, ballroom. So maybe this will give me clues. Um, um, sheet 6. Under these stars, the dance is held. Into the floor we are compelled. So I'm going to just do the R. R is bolded. So 5 is sheets. Sheet 6 is R. The gowns glide on and music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. But that means only time can tell. Okay. 7 is sheet 7 is going to, does sheet 7 bolds the word true? Okay. Okay. 2 remain for one last dance and spin again around clock hands. And as they turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. Okay. So it's going to spell out some sort of sentence. It'll probably tell us which sheets tell the truth and which sheets lie or something. And then I won't have written down what all the sheets say, and then I'll be sad. But that's a problem for a future day. Okay. So we're going to come here. Dead ends. Combine inventory to create new items. We haven't done a workshop before. Yeah. Oh, it would dead end us though. If we do a workshop, it dead ends us. Corridor, all of this would dead end us. So, I want to save my redraw. I want to save my reroll for up here. Is what I want to do. I want to save my reroll for up here. So I'll go ahead and figure out, go ahead and do the workshop, and then we'll know what the workshop is about. We got this metal detector, so we can find something extra here, maybe. Oh, we got a battery pack. So provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. Nice. We have sheet 8. Which bolds the word message. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. The message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Okay, so we've had sheets 5, 6, 7, and 8, and so far they string together the words. Sheets are true message. Sheets are true message. Okay, so we need sheets 1 through 4 to tell us which sheets are a true message, and then we need to, yeah, okay, something like that, right? But hey, clue's a clue. I wonder if there was sheets in any other rooms and I just didn't read them. I don't think so. Oh, coins. More coins. If we have to run back and buy a couple more gems, maybe. Who knows? Okay, I think that's all we can do here. We're still at 40 feet. So now we're going to go up to the spare room, see how far we can get. I have not seen the running shoes really help yet. Maybe they do help with outdoor areas, but they haven't helped with these rooms yet. That's for sure. So a metal detector went off when the pantry had coins. It's not going off now, so I'm assuming we got everything. Okay. So now we are going to go here. Oh, this is saying this. Oh, we get a key. Okay, so metal detector has been very helpful. Okay. Drawing room passage will cost my last 2 gems, but gives us 4 directions, or gives us 3 additional directions we could go. Versus the drawing room costs 1 gem, lets us go up, and we can go to the east, but it also gives us redraws. So let's do the drawing room. It costs less gems, and right now we're back to, having a gem issue. I have yet to draw a lavatory because it looks like it's going to dead end me and not be worth it. But I could be wrong. It might have a vital clue, so I might have to draw a lavatory at some point. So before we attempt to go up, let's attempt to go here. Vault requires 3 gems, which we don't have. It would give us 40 coins, which would be nice, but I don't have 3 gems. Maid's chamber, less likely to find items lying around the house. Would let us go back down again. Nook lets us go back down, gives us a key. I guess we will redraw because we get 1 free redraw. That's the benefit of the drawing room. And I don't really need a key. I mean, going back down is not the worst thing in the world, but it is more limited than like getting over here. There's so much area over here we've yet to do, unlock, and I'm not confident that from here it's going to let us loop back around here. So we might need a loop. I don't know. I don't know. Let's redraw. The pool cost us our last gem. Would let us go up. We do like pool's pretty nice. We'll do the pool because I don't want to waste this redraw. Does mean we're out of gems again. Also means we're apparently not, because we're out of gems, we apparently aren't doing the observatory. We do have an access card, right? So we can do this. Oh, when I was in the workshop, I didn't check out the combined inventory items to make new items. Oh, I should have looked at that. I don't have enough feet to do it now. Ooh, I have to remember to try that. My bad. I don't know how to use the workshop, and that was the whole point. Regardless. Can't do the locker room. Requires a gem. Spreads keys throughout the house. That dead ends us. This dead ends us. Here's the thing. I've yet to do a laboratory. I don't know what the laboratory is useful for, or if it's not useful at all. So let's find out. Let's find out what the laboratory does. Because this will dead end. We can't do this one. This one will dead end us anyway. I don't want to burn that redraw. I don't need the extra feet at the moment. I'm probably going to run out of rooms before I run out of feet, is what's likely to happen. I mean, 33 feet, and I don't have enough, I don't need more feet. Lavatory does. We've had pictures of the bathtub before, or sketches on walls. I have stopped jotting down what all these pictures are because I don't know that it's relevant. Okay, I guessed that the lavatory would just be a useless dead end with nothing, and that's what it's showing me. Useless dead end with nothing. So, won't do lavatory again if I can help it. We'll do the other side of the pool. See where that takes us. We'll use a key. We've got keys. Planetarium. I cannot do the laboratory because I don't have gems. Experimental house features. Billiard room. It would give us a key, but where does it lead? Nowhere. So dead end. Dead end. But if we but we could end our day here and get 2 extra stars. Because we don't have the gems to get into an observatory if we draft it. I wish I still had gems. Okay, we're going to draft the planetarium, but we're not going to step into it yet. Because we are still hopeful that we can go this way and get over here. The billiard room will probably give us a key, and I don't need more keys at the moment. But additional stars is an ongoing benefit, so we'll probably come back there and end our day there later. Right now, we're going to the drawing room. So we have two rerolls. We have the drawing room's reroll and we have our die reroll. And use a key, sure. Office, which might have the office safe or something. We know there's a safe in the boudoir. We don't know if there's also a safe in the office, possibly. But we don't have the gems to go to the office. I suck. So we can go to the Nook, and the Nook would give us a key, but dead end us. Dead end, dead end. Okay, we need to redraw. We require dead end, 4 items, requires a gem, dead end. Pump room, dead end. Control water flow through the estate, sure. But dead ends us. Okay, so we're going to redraw again. Observatory requires a gem. Okay. Dark room, it's our only hope. We can't see the floor plans, but it is what it is. We have no more rerolls. We have no more doorways. So again, we're going to end the day with feet to spare. In fact, we've used less than the 50 feet. So, like, we haven't used our extra 20 feet yet. Requires a gem we don't have. Who knows? Who knows what this could be? This one. I guess I'll just do this one. And it is a dead-end bedroom. It's going to give us a gem, which we can, again, now we have a gem and nowhere to use it. Hooray. That's what happened to us on day 5 is we got the gems after we ran out of rooms. Ran out of doorways. Run out of doorways, then get the gem. And get more gems. I'm looking at this, I'm just making sure that it's really the end for us. Pretty sure it is. So yeah, so we're just going to, and gave us extra feet, which we can't use. We're at 38 feet. Yay! We could go to the grounds. We should go to the grounds, waste some more time there. Reason being is we should just make sure that we've fully explored what we can of the new areas. Because we have a bunch of extra feet to play with, and then we can end our day in the flanked area. Okay. We could turn on the lights in the dark room. We could get all the way to the utility closet. Oh, we could go back to the workshop. Yeah, we've got feet to spare. We're gonna come down through here, go over to the workshop, figure out what that does because I should have done that originally. Then go through here, and go to the utility closet, and then maybe all the way back to the dark room. Oh, if I go to the commissary, well, no, I don't need more gems. I need doorways, which I'm not going to get. Okay. So yeah, I'm going straight down to the pantry. And these running shoes have not helped me yet. Why'd that go? Oh yeah. I can eat food, but I don't know that I need to yet. So we're holding off. Uh, let's figure out how to use this work room. We should have done this earlier, and I did. Um, uh, shovel plus metal detector. Detector shovel. Sure. We have nothing left to dig, but let's do it anyway. Unless, can I do metal detector sledgehammer? No. So shovel, metal detector. Assemble. Greater chance of finding coins and keys, much greater chance of finding coins and keys while digging. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, I don't think there's anything else that we could potentially combine. But now we've done it. We know what the workshop does, how to use it. We got 30 feet, so we're going to go over to the utility closet. And it's going to take us quite a while to get there, but that's fine. I don't have anything left that I can dig, I don't think. We already dug those. I'm just going to double check. There's nothing left for me to dig. Okay. Right, we're going to the entrance hall and then to the parlor. We have to go through the commissary, so I'll take a look at what else is for sale at the commissary. I don't think it's anything we need because we have 2 gems at this point, and nothing we can spend gems on. Yeah, okay, we don't need that. We don't need another gem that we can't use. We might need the coin for food. We're going to lose a couple coins going through the chapel each direction. On the dark room. There's another coin. And now we got to make our way all the way back to the dark room. Stopping at the kitchen. Well, stop at the kitchen, buy some food, because really, yeah, why not? I mean, we'll map it out, right? We have enough steps to make it to the kitchen, and then we'll map out if we need to buy food. Might as well. I don't know what else we would spend the coins on. I mean, it's not been a terrible day. Honestly, we've accomplished some good things. I just was frustrated that I burned 3 gems I bought because that ballroom fiasco where it took us from 5 gems down to 2. It was like, ouch, that hurt. The bedroom is free to go through, essentially. Yep, so we're just heading straight through to the kitchen. And we'll math if we need to buy food. So 17 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So honestly, we should not need to buy food. So just in case we needed coins for anything, I can't imagine what, we won't spend the coins. Okay. Yeah. So we're not going to buy food at the moment. I mean, I can't imagine anything else we would use coins for, but honestly, I have enough steps, so it's like spending coins for the sake of spending coins, ending the day with extra feet just for the sake of it, when who knows what's going to happen if I go here in the dark room, right? I mean, we've been in here multiple times before. We've been in here with a magnifying glass, so I'm not expecting it to be different, but we've now got a metal detector. Oh, broken lever. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. People, we know where the broken lever goes. We ought to have enough feet to get there, or at least be able to buy enough feet to get there. Okay, let's make sure there's nothing else in this room that we need. I'm just kind of excited about the broken lever. I don't know that I have a way to reattach it, right? But we need to know. We need to know. We need to do the experiment. So from the dark room, I'm going to go back to the drawing room. I'm going to go all the way back to the kitchen. I am going to buy feet. So we're going to go all the way back down here. It's huge, huge. Okay, we're at 9 feet. So here's the deal. We're at 9 feet. From here, we need to get, I think it was the veranda. Wasn't it the veranda that had the broken lever? No, where was the broken lever? Oh, it's the greenhouse has the broken access lever, and the greenhouse was day 5. We don't have the greenhouse right now. Shoot. And I don't have the code check where I can check an item. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that sucks. Okay. Oh, we can't do. Okay, I really thought it was the veranda, but it's the greenhouse, and we don't have a way of getting the greenhouse. So we're at 9 feet. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go ahead and buy a banana. The only reason is just in case I make it like some wrong turn or something, I don't screw myself. Okay, but I don't think we can do anything more, so we're going to just go up to the planetarium and call it a day. I was so excited, found that broken lever, and I'm like, we have a place to put it. But that was day 5. It looks like we won't always get that broken lever in the same place because the serpent wasn't in the dark room previously. Oh. Nothing else to really explore. Go over here. Make sure there's nothing new in here to pick up. I don't believe so. Same note as before. All right, so we are going to call it a day here because that should give us 2 extra stars. We have a permanent addition, which is the tool shed, which is 2 special items. So that is like permanent. Nice. Okay. Oh, if it was permanent, I maybe should have picked the one that the special rooms don't cost gems; they just cost extra movement. Hindsight's 2020. The special items are good, so not a bad call, really. I mean, they're both very viable options. Look at all of this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Okay. We're going to call it a day. We can call it a day. It gave us the 2 extra stars. All in all, it was okay. Mount Holly, ordinary villa, 26 rooms. Rank reached 8. Steps taken 94. Items found 9. New rooms 7. So 7 new rooms is good for a day, right? Outer room, tool shed, 2 special items. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. We ended with a lot of extra unspent resources, which seems inefficient, but still not bad. So we're going to save and quit. This was day 6.